Today's Captain's Blog is made possible by the sharpshooting, dangerous, and awesome Patrick Lovell. Thank you, sir.
But yeah, this is a place where you can come in, you can work on your drone projects. We have the tools here, we have the radios, there's a simulator station set up as well, so you can try your $800 plane before you crash into a tree. So. Alright, so we're almost to the last little bit of stops here. I do want to show you guys both the laser cutter area and what we're doing with the pool, which is now the high voltage. Denichi, can you kill the light and open doors? Laser cutting, and you can feel free to pass this around. That's cut and stacked and layered wood pieces. Now, not only will it do cuts, but this laser cutter will also etch. So if you're looking to etch designs into wood, something really cool that I've seen is like on the top of a jewelry box, one of those great illustrated classics illustrations, just etched right into the top of the jewelry box, polished, and it comes out amazing. So we do offer training on the laser cutter. It takes maybe a half hour to learn how to use this and you're ready to rock and roll. All the training for everything in the building is bookable on the website, so you just book your time and you come in and get trained on it and you're ready to roll. Now I'll show you guys what we've been doing with the pool room. Hi. Okay. So feel free to walk in, but don't step on the grate or the floor. So avoid the grate, don't step on the grate at all. So we just put a fresh coat on the lower voice because this room's really echoey. We just put a fresh coat of epoxy down this whole room like maybe 2-3 weeks ago. It's chock full of stuff. We had our previous high voltage lab set up in here, everything else was in here. So over the last 3 weeks we've emptied out the room. We adjusted the shed rods on the floor. What you guys will see by just about Christmas is you're going to walk in here and we'll have our high voltage lab back up again with this type of twist. We did manage to get a really awesome cage donated that will go from essentially here to the other side of the room. It's a 5-step box that goes almost all the way to the ceiling. It's actually going to be the home of our new tested flow project, which is probably bigger. So that's 2 12-inch bipolar tested flows. And what we'll be able to see by Christmas is 20-foot lightning bolts flying across the room. We also, typically speaking, have our impulse generator in here, so if you ever hear loud bangs coming from this building, that's from us making aluminum evaporate. So, but yeah, in just about 2-3 months here, you guys will be able to come in and see some really cool stuff here. But this is kind of the bare bones of the normal swimming roll on it. Alright guys, well let's go do a question and answer session this way. Space. Okay. So obviously you can't fire a big huge arc across the room when the gate protecting is only this tall. Yeah. So that's part of why we're underneath the big huge cage. But yeah, that one there would actually do just about 4 or 5 foot arcs before.
Between the high voltage lab epoxy
and
whatever they're doing in the MDH, there's a distinct aroma of hops number 9 and just So, out of 2,200 nonprofits in the city of Grand Rapids, yes, there are that many in the city of Grand Rapids alone, there are 3 that hold a GuideStar Platinum rating for accountability and transparency, and we're one of them. We in fact rank in the 0.5% top of accountability and transparency for all nonprofits in the United States. And you're about to see why. Every week after we do the public tour, we do an open press conference to everybody who came. You get to ask me absolutely anything you want. There are no rules to this. And you get to do it on live television. That camera up there is feeding, we have 3 TV stations in the building, and we built them. They broadcast out over the internet to not just like local, like Channel 13 or something like that, but to a global audience. Anybody on the internet can tune in for free. This is particularly dangerous when you realize we do this every week at the same time, so people know when to tune in. And sometimes, people who are rather sizable donors to the Geek Group travel all the way across the country after having seen me do this every week for years, so he knows the absolute most terrifying questions he can ask, and he makes notes of them. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jager.
Hi.
Who is holding a separate camera that will go on YouTube. Imagine if the president of every nonprofit in America was forced to do this. How much that would change the world. People get to ask the questions like, where does my money go? You know, what did you do with this thing that time? And nobody does this. So we do it here because I want to screw it up for everybody else. It's pretty much my purpose in life. Yes. Is to be a monumental pain in the ass to as many people as possible. So we set the clock. You get 10 minutes. Go. What do you want to know? I'm not starting with you.
Why Grand Rapids?
I grew up in Coopersville.
Oh.
And we started here in '94. In '99 we moved to Kalamazoo for 10 years. Kalamazoo is a great place to be from. And we very happily came back in 2010. We got this building December 28th, 2010, and we've been here ever since and have no intention of leaving. So. All right, what do you got? Hit me.
What would it take to get you to leave this building?
What would it take to get me to leave this building? Well, that's easy. Someone buys a nice shiny new building. I hate this building. I love the location. If we had perfect world, what we would like to do is burn this building to the ground, dig a very large hole, and build the lab in this spot that we wish we had. And realistically, it's about a $30 million project, which sounds like a lot, but it isn't. I mean, they spent that much on the museum downtown, and it sucks. So it does. It's like going to Grandma's house. It's cold, it smells funny, and you can't touch anything.
Yeah.
Here, you can do stuff. It's a lot more fun. But everything we do right now, we're doing with a nickel and dime budget. We don't even have the heat on yet. And it isn't because we don't want to have the heat on. I had to rush to paint an epoxy. That funny smell, that's the high voltage lab. We had to paint that yesterday. It was supposed to get painted on Monday. I had to paint it yesterday because we can't afford to turn the heat on yet. And the slab temperature hit 60 degrees. If it went below that, we wouldn't be able to paint it. It's not going to get any warmer. So at 4 o'clock yesterday, it's like, drop what we're doing! We're going to put 30 gallons of paint on the floor! Yay! So, yeah. Next, what do you want to know? See, it's fun, isn't it? It's like, nobody does this anymore. This is grandpa stuff. It's honesty, communication, respect, asking questions, demanding evidence of people in positions of power and authority. Why the hell do we not do this enough? I know, common sense. Turns out it's not all that common anymore. Go, what's your next one?
What would you like to say about this lab, but normally can't due to political correctness, etc.?
Hell, I don't know. I really don't know. That's one that didn't take me a while to answer that. What would I like to say? Like about the building or the people in it? Or
Your choice.
I love the neighborhood, but the main reason that we are so famous for crime fighting and community crime fighting and that level of involvement and stuff like that is mainly because a lot of our neighbors suck. It's the west side. People need to learn how to parent their kids. But yeah, see? I don't get mad that I have the little kids spray painting the side of the building. What I get mad is when I catch the kids, get video of the kids, take it to their parents. The parents are like, eh. No! And it's one of those like, if I did that, I'd have got a good old-fashioned passionate ass whooping. But they're just like, eh. Cool, keep doing that. Your kid's wearing an orange jumpsuit in 3 years. So, yeah, that's how it works. This isn't rocket science. We've had this figured out for a while. Next, what do you want to know? Normally people ask things like, how do I become a member? What does it cost? What do I do? Stuff like that.
How come I didn't find you sooner?
That's your fault. I blame you. Where the hell have you been?
You're a product of, this is a product of your environment, unfortunately. I saw you on WZZM.
Oh!
And I go, that's the old YMCA.
God.
Wait a minute. No, that was great. Not to say it was an unfortunate incident, but
The number of
it got me to look into you further, and I was like,
Well,
oh my gosh.
I'm thankful for that. I'm really not thankful that WZZM led, like, A Block with, you know, hey, crazy weirdo on the west side pulls a gun out of you.
I didn't take it that way at all.
They showed way too much gun on there.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it wasn't fortunate.
Now I'm an NRA hero for the West Side.
What's the gun situation?
We had a crazy dude come in here a week ago? About a week now. Crazy dude came in here and used his constitutional right of free expression by punching me in the face. And I drew a sidearm and chased him out the door. And then we chased him down the street. And we called the police and they picked him up and he's still in jail. But,
You know him?
huh? Oh yeah, we know him. He's been here. He's been a pain in our ass for years. But he'd never punched anybody before, and I'm just glad he chose me. But it was a thing. We knew that, I pulled a sidearm in a West Side business that's going to be instant gossip for the entire, so we're like, let's get ahead of the story, we'll put security footage out there, and I wrote a big thing, it went on my Facebook, you should read it, it's actually pretty cool. And ZZM picked it up, and they were like, have you got video? And we're like, so.
Take the good from it. I found you. I said,
There-
I
yeah.
heard your name, and I thought you guys were more
Bad dude went to
computer
jail,
focused,
so we got that. And
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
but- yeah.
And I'm glad you're here and not going, can I open carry? And you can't conceal carry here. In fact, we give a 10% discount for anybody who conceals carries in the lab.
You're right.
I want good guys. I like that. I don't want crazy weirdos that want to pick a fight. I want good guys. So, yeah. Next.
I tried protecting 3 times.
All right, go. I'm giving them first dibs because you're just here to
I'm-
pain in my ass.
I'm aware of this.
I tried.
So, where would you like to see the group or where would you want to see the group in 10 years versus where do you expect to see it?
Avalon. I want to see us have a campus of greater than 12 acres. 20 would be nice. And I would like to be serving 100,000 people a year. If we could be, and that sounds like a lot. 12 acres sounds like that's a Meijer store. Okay, that's a Meijer. I would like to see us have a facility on par with a typical Meijer store, of which this town has half a dozen. Just, yeah, that's where I want to be. I'd be happy with that. Best case would be a campus like Grand Valley, but that's 20. Next. Go.
What are you guys doing with community outreach around the city on the west side?
God. Just some things off the top of my head. Last year for Halloween, we did a computers not candy thing where we gave free desktop computer, like the whole thing,
Yeah.
monitor, keyboard, mouse, operating system, everything, to any human being, I think it was 15 and under, who came to our door.
Dude.
We gave away, like, it's the West Side. They lined up around the block. And not only did we give we went way over quota, we gave away so many computers that we hit the point of, just grab the machines out of the office. We'll get new ones tomorrow. But yeah, we gave away hundreds of computers in a few hours. We do, whenever there's a power outage, we've got a big generator, we fire it up, and anybody who wants to can come here and usually stay cool, sometimes stay warm. Charge your cell phone, stuff like that, let people know you're all right. When the temperature hits like 90 degrees, we have a fire truck and a deal with the city where we can fill our fire truck to the hydrant. And like we invite all the neighborhood kids over and let's play the fire hose. Because a lot of people in this neighborhood don't have air conditioning. A lot of people in this neighborhood don't have internet. So it's just, what can we do? And it's everything I can think of to identify a problem and fix it, we do. It isn't just, hey, we're a science institute.
Yeah.
There's like 200 security cameras in this building. A ton of them, like you can see them right outside. They point out, like most places, security cameras point at the building. Ours point out. And if you can see this building, which is about 2 blocks that way and a block that way, it can see you. We have turret cameras on the roof. So we do a lot of community crime fighting stuff. Like when they broke into the bike shop across the street, we help them catch the guys. Over there, this is a constant battle. And now we're just expanding it into other local businesses on a mesh network.
Okay.
In fact, I really need that data from you, young man. But it's everything. And we work with every youth group you can think of. If you have a group that is nonprofit and educational in any way, I don't care if it's dudes that want to get together and play video games on a Saturday afternoon, or Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, anything like that, and you need a place to meet, because that's really hard for a lot of people to get, you can meet here for free anytime. I don't want your money, buy ice cream, we'll make you a couple bucks off it. But I want to provide the environment. My job is really simple when you break it down. You just toured a building that has more tools than Home Depot and Alpine has for sale. So we have all the tools you ever need. And I have really esoteric, weird tools as well. If you need a grade 4A laboratory quality granite super flat surface plate, we got one. I got one big enough that you can nap on it.
Yeah.
You want to play with a giant robot, we got that. We got a laser, we got all the stuff. Overwhelmingly, most of that stuff you don't know how to use yet. But you can because you're not stupid. And I'm not going to treat you like you're stupid until you demonstrate it something. If you come in and drill a hole through your hand, you're never going to hear the end of that. It's happened. But I'm not going to treat you like you're an idiot. We have a whole world governed by lawyers and insurance companies. And we have two now, generations of young people who have been raised in an environment where, oh, you can't do that, you'll hurt yourself, you might sue me. Fuck it, let's go, let's do the thing, let's do the dangerous thing. Because I grew up in a world where, you know, firecrackers and power tools and stupid hurts. Because of that, you learn that actions have consequences. You learn to make good decisions. If you keep raising generation after generation of young people in an environment where it doesn't matter what you do, you're not going to get punished. You're not going to get hurt. You're totally safe. We'll put Nerf edges on everything. Well, then stupid hurts and you just get to grow up and be stupid and they're going to vote. And this scares the hell out of me. So I create an environment with 5 different insurance companies and God's own lawyers, and I spend piles of money on that so that you can come here and learn how to drive a forklift and learn how to weld and learn how to do the dangerous stuff. I'm building a high voltage lab over there where we're going to make 20-foot lightning bolts, and I will let you come and play with them. This doesn't happen in the real world. So I had to make my own little world because I want to make smarter people. So I can give you all the space, all the toys, teach you how to use everything in it, and you can build whatever the hell you want. I don't care what it is. Your job, and it's the final step that I've never been able to figure out how to universally solve, you have to get off your ass. That's it. I've got all the stuff, I've made it super affordable. You spend more money on fast food than membership here costs. It's $5 a week. Okay. Yeah, it's 20 bucks a month to be a member here. Full family membership, everybody in your address. Okay, 30 bucks a month. Normal Makerspaces, stuff like that, 100 bucks a month. Tech shops, 150 bucks a month. We're 20 bucks a month. I can't make it any cheaper and stay in business. Because it's about access. I want her to come here and learn how to weld. This woman needs to weld. Okay. He needs to learn how to do CNC embroidery. Because he's going to get halfway into it and figure out that all the stuff you have to learn to do CNC embroidery is the exact same code and skills that you have to learn to do 3D printing or CNC fabrication. If you learn any one of those, you can do the other two really easily. And that's just awesome because now you can make shit. That's what I want you to do. I want her to come in and invent the next Aglet. You don't have to be the dude that invents the next cell phone. Be the dude that invents the next Aglet. Just do that. If I could have any company in the world, if I could just buy a company and own it right now, you'd never guess what it is. I want to be the guy that makes Wonder Bread wrappers. I just want to be the guy that runs a print shop that prints Wonder Bread wrappers. It's the best job in the world. Printing is the 6th largest industry on earth. Everything is printed in some way. And Wonder Bread wrappers are awesome. They sell a bajillion of them, and every 3 days you need a whole new batch. I want this job. That's job security. It's bread. Everybody eats bread. And by the way, you know what an aglet is?
I don't.
This is something nobody ever thinks about. The aglet is the little plastic thing on your shoelace.
Oh.
Yeah. It's stupid. It's simple. Your world is better with this. I want to be the guy that makes 1/10 of a penny for every one Nike sells. Go.
I'm only here because my boyfriend has a membership here, so I'm just here doing homework.
We'll still let you in, and you should get a membership here.
Well, this is his first day here.
Okay.
So I was wondering though, do you have like set classes where like this is what we're gonna teach this
Sometimes.
week or this?
As a rule, though, you set the class. I'm your bitch. I work for you. If you come in here and say, I want to learn how to do 3D printing, you don't have to do that on Wednesdays at 4 p.m. You walk in the door and say, I want to learn how to do 3D printing. And we say, okay. And I grab that scruffy little fucker over there. That's Jerry. He knows everything there is to know about 3D printing. He's wicked smart. And he's going to teach you. If you come in here and say, I want to learn how to build a Tesla coil, I will drop what I'm doing and teach you everything you want to know at that moment about Tesla coils.
I'm just wondering if there's like a place to start. Like I have no idea.
She can help you with that.
No idea where
So
I want
on
to
our
learn.
website, You can book what we call introductions, and there's like 50 of them. So if you're not entirely sure what you want to do, but something is curious to you, you book an introduction on that. And so somebody will sit down with you and go through all of the, like if you book it on the table saw, we will go through all of the cool things that you can do with that, and then introduce you to the tools that are related to it. If you do with the laser cutter, we'll show you some things people have made with the laser cutter, and show you how you can use wood or fabric or felt or leather or whatever, and just kind of see where your interests go, and then lead the class in that direction. So instead of a class that is like 10 people who all have very different interests, and we kind of lead everybody as a group, but nobody leaves with 100% of what they want, we do all of our classes as one-on-one, so that you learn exactly what interests you. And they end up taking a lot less time than a normal class would, but you end up with a much higher value from what you ended up learning.
And oh yeah, it doesn't cost you.
Yeah, those are all free.
Right, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Nobody's ever done anything like this before. It's a radical idea. And remember, we've been doing this since 1994. The word Makerspace hadn't been invented for the first 10 years we did this. We just had to like try and explain it. So yeah. Any other questions? Go.
Okay, slightly off topic, but what do you think about Google Wire and the lack of?
I don't know anything about Google Wire. I've never heard the
It's just like high-speed internet for Grand Rapids.
I'm all for that. I have Charter, so ask my opinions of internet access.
Okay.
Yeah. Or no, Comcast. I have Comcast. Any other questions? Cool. This is what you need to know. Go. You're thinking it. Do it.
I can't think of any.
Really? Not one. Well, then obviously I'm amazingly good at my job and answer anything.
Well, I've
you
seen
can.
a lot of the videos, so.
This is
That
what you need
answers
to
a lot of
know.
questions.
That gentleman right there wants nothing more in the world than to be your puppy and help you sign up to be a member here. It's $20 a month, $30 for families. Get up right now and bug him because I want you to come here and invent the next big thing. Thank you. Thank you. See, I told you it was welcome. Today's Captain's Blog is made possible by the sharpshooting, dangerous, and awesome Patrick Lovell. Thank you, sir.